Right, you should be able to hear us now, guys. Apologies for that. Chrissy bangs in a 138.0 as well. 400s quicker than Ben on the mediums.
That's an incredible lap, to be fair.
Right, thank you, Ben. They can hear us now.
Yeah, they can.
So, Butler out on the softs now. Is he about to start? Where are we? No, he's halfway through the lap. So what we'll do here, guys, because unfortunately you've missed Thompson's incredible guide to this track. Apologies for the setup there.
I wouldn't say incredible.
No. Again, for someone who doesn't know racing as well as you do, I think we should go on board with Butler's flying lap. Now he's on the softs. AZ hasn't come out yet, so we're looking to see what he do. Polly with a P3 as well. Are we going to get a 137 something here? Butler starting his flying lap. Take it away, Thompson.
So we're heading into turn 1 and turn 2 now. We'll see how he does. He should take the cup here on the left quite a lot. Oh, just misses out on that. Oh, got a car there undistracted. Oh no, that could have put him off heavily. Anyway, it looks like he's continuing on. So taking his turn very nicely into the DRS zone. You want to get maximum speed as always in the DRS zones. And not coming up to the braking zone, you want to be very harsh on the brakes and let it sail through into third gear and accelerate quite as hard as you can. Same here again, drop into second, shift it up to third or fourth, get a good exit. And it seems like he does. Let it rotate, accelerate, and he's getting great exits all round, good rotations. Here again, you want to take the cup as much as possible. Does that. Drop into third, he does that again, well done. So he keeps going. See how he does the hardest turn in the game. Absolutely nails it. Great exit. His car in front may provide a distraction. No, that's the only thing I'm quite concerned about for him at the minute.
He's 2 tenths up at the minute. Yep.
He's doing great. I do think this car in front could possibly get in the way, unfortunately. Going through a tunnel now.
He's currently on for a P3, P4, unless he improves in the final sector. That hindrance at turn 2 does seem to have affected this sector one time.
I'm just watching him behind this car just now. He's in a lot of dirt air. I don't know how well this lap will reflect his pace. Oh, he's nearly lost it.
He's
right through the final turn. The rear kicked out on him, spun him. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And Harry Mill does go into the 137s, just ahead of him. But that Red Bull early on did cost him some time. So, AZ now down in P7. So surely he has to come out on those softs.
I think so. I think unless he's waiting for the perfect track condition, and he's going to go for it then.
Just over 4 minutes left. Ben Smith coming out on the softs as well. So those that did go on mediums, majority of them now are going on softs. They're saying, as we all spoke about before, that the grid position seems to be a lot more important. SLH with a 137.8. Fantastic.
It's just ramping up now, isn't it? It's great.
Track conditions perfect. People going onto the softs. We have 3 cars broken on the 138 now. Let's see who's on a flying lap. Butler.
So Jay-Z on a flying lap at the minute.
Let's stick on with this one. Yeah. He's 7 seconds down. Oh no, sorry, he's 1/10 up.
Yep.
My time's caught up there, so he's a 10th
needs
up.
about 7/10 to get into the top 5. 6 or 7/10.
Yeah. Where do you gain the most switching from softs, mediums to softs on this track? Would you say which sector?
It's traction zones. It really is, and I wouldn't say there's much difference other than the traction zones because you can throw it in the same at every corner, and use the same gears in every corner, using medium and softs. So it really is. It comes down to traction. Exits are corners, and really the one I described as the hardest turn in the game. That is probably the most key because you need a good exit for that to get the most top speed.
Nearly half a second up through sector 2, so he is pushing here. He is looking to break that 138, which again you're gonna have to be up that.
He had a little nibble at the wall there on the front right of the wing.
Again, this is your verbal send it after the banker on the mediums that you said, but this guy using his second set of softs here. Again, race strategies, all these things do add up, and he doesn't improve. 138.1 P8.
Yep.
That sector 3 costing him big time there.
So it looks as if most people now are shifting to the softs.
Yep. So we got Ben again. AZ coming out on the mediums again. That's controversial.
Yeah, that's bravery if you've ever seen it.
Confidence or arrogance, would you say?
If he can do it, then you got to pay respect to that. You know what I mean? We need to respect the send.
So we've got Super Calgon, obviously second in the standings, not set a time yet. He's out as well. We're also on board with Ben Smith coming through that tight corner at the end of the bridge, like you said. Let's see what his sector 2 time is doing. He is half a second, nearly 6/10 up on his time. This could be an amazing lap. The fastest sector 2. Ben Smith looking at a 1:37.5 at this moment. Track conditions are perfect now as we enter the final minute. So these are the flying laps that are going to set this grid for that race. Sagat on the mediums, a 1:37 flat.
I knew it. He's done it. Good man.
Ben Smith at 1:37, 200ths of a second quicker on the soft. Ben takes provisional pole, but there is still plenty of cars out there.
Still plenty of opportunities. Here comes Calgon now, I think.
We're on with Calgon now as he comes through the final turn.
Oh, P3.
P3, 1:37.7.
Oh. Right, who else we got?
We've got Ferrari coming round now. Pole coming round on those softs. Jay-Z has gone into the pits. He's done for the session. Pole P10. Now, AZ. He is 3/10 up. That's not going to be enough, though.
It looks like Liam's in a race for time to get to the line. He's not going to make it. Yep. He's out of time.
So the checkered flag is out.
Yep.
Yep, he got the checkered flag next to him. We've got AZ here just coming out at the end of sector 2. On those mediums, like you say, is this going to backfire? He's definitely had the pace, but again, with tyre selection, he's 6/10 up.
Yep. Ben Smith in front of him as well. Could potentially be pushing us also.
Let me see. Ben Smith is down on his time, so that Ben is going to jump into the pits, I suspect.
People can't hear you on the stream.
Again,
They can't.
and now someone put in the chat they can hear us now.
Oh, right, okay. All right, Sam. No worries. Sorry,
Yeah, thank you, James.
Sorry.
So, round the final corner comes AZ. Where's he going to finish? P5.
P5. That's a respectable time on medium.
Super Calgon, he is not on a lap. Pole, he's 2/10 down. So, as we come round here, Pole is going to finish our qualifying for us.
Yep.
But I don't think he's going to improve.
So as our polls are going to be Ben Smith,
Yes.
man of the day, on the softs.
What a lap. Sagat, though.
Yeah, Gat's got it. Oh, Gat's got it. You see the terms of strategy. He's got an advantage right now.
Yeah. Polo dives into the pits as well. So there is the qualifying. Obviously, there will be penalties added to some of these drivers.
Yeah.
So, like I said before, guys, what we are going to do is quit out of this race at the end of the socials. So bear with, because they're going to set up a custom grid then and apply the penalties, and we'll get your final grid for the Singapore Grand Prix. Thoughts on qualifying, Thompson?
Overall, it was great. A lot of people jumping up and down, showing good potential. I expected a bit more from Asdog in the end, but good lap, respectable. And he's a good spot on the mediums. What about yourself?
Again, I expected more from Butler. That was surprising. And Jay-Z as well. He did 2 runs on the softs, never went on the mediums. So our championship leader down in P12, second in the championship. Super Calgon there on the P4. So it's, again, I think that everything's going to look very different coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, 100%. We'll see how it goes. But
Sagat, definitely advantage Sagat. If and Adsdog still, although, like you say, he went on the mediums there. If they avoid any damage that lap 1, massive potential there to have the perfect race strategy. And of course, that is weather permitting.
So what we're looking at in terms of penalties, who's got? Do we know who's got penalties?
I'm gonna look now. Let's see incident outcomes. What do we have? So potentially Ben does have a penalty here. Looking at this,
Oh no.
Ben 3 place for Ben.
Oh no. So Gat's professional pole then?
Yes,
Assuming that's correct.
I think that is correct. That's very interesting, if that is correct. But again, guys, what will happen now, we'll quit out the lobby, we'll get invited into a new lobby. So bear with us just as we get the race set up. And hopefully, we will all get sorted.
Yeah.
And this should be now a lot of people leaving session.
Yep.
So, we don't retire from it. They all retire, don't? Or do we just quit out?
I just quitted out. I assumed that's what I was to do. I'll join back just in case it's not.
We'll quit out here.
I forgot you could just use the same lobby. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if turn 1 doesn't end up in a pile up, you know. So
Yeah, can you invite me back, Thompson? They're
Yep.
just going to quit out of that lobby, I think.
The session just see. Hold on, I need to wait till it's out of this screen. Just a minute. We should have like, the technical difficulties thing on the screen.
The girl with the chalkboard. We'll be right back.
Yep. I'm literally just in a screen at the moment. It's loading up. It's got 20 seconds left. So,
No problem.
just a minute.
Thank you. All right, let's join. There we go. Okay, so we have hopefully not a 61, a 31 lap race.
Yep.
And again, for those joining us, this is round 5 of the Red Arrows Monday Night League at Singapore, where we have 24 turns, I believe it was, with 2 DRS zones. The big one being down that back straight. And as Thompson, on his commentary debut, said plenty of times, there is plenty of opportunities to overtake here. High risk, high reward track. But again, sorry for the technical difficulties during that qualifying that you missed some absolute golden commentary. But we have a very interesting race in our hands coming out of that, don't we, Thompson?
Oh yeah, definitely. Can't wait to get started.
So bear with us, guys. We are just getting the custom grid set up. There's a few penalties to apply. We believe Ben Smith on provisional pole, but we do believe he may have a 3 place grid penalty being applied, which would put Sagat on the mediums on provisional pole.
Which would be insane.
And
Talk
again,
about an advantage.
but with Singapore, weather permitting.
Yep, true. Very true.
Now, one thing I will say here, we do have to trust these drivers to pick the right tyres as well, won't we? Because this is a new lobby, technically.
Yes. Yep.
So hopefully that will be something we'll keep an eye on, and may have to report if Sagat suddenly appears on them softs.
Yeah, exactly. Or if anyone suddenly appears on the mediums. So, I'm just looking at instance. No one else seems to have a good place. It's just Ben. Ben Smith, 3 place. That is it.
So, of course, online racing here, Singapore, fantastic track, but we do have to watch those incidents, especially on the first lap. Lots of corners where potential collisions can happen on lap 1, unfortunately. High chance of safety cars around here. And again, interchanging weather as well. So, qualifying dry, but who knows what the race will bring.
I think the main question is who has got the most front wings?
And who is going to have their race director posing next to a boat to get enough money for front wings.
Yeah. Need some of their sponsorship deals after this race.
So do you want to give your overview on what you think of Singapore again? Because our commentary wasn't working before when you give your introduction to what this track is and where you can gain and lose a lot of time.
Well, to start with, it's probably one of the better street circuits on the calendar. Not only because it's in the night, but I find that just the lighting around the track is just much better. There's not very many opportunities for overtaking either, unless it's in the 2 DRS zones on the track. Apart from that, it all comes down to who can put the best lap together, lap after lap, and just stay consistent. Doesn't matter if you're doing faster times, as long as you're doing consistent times, and that's how you win the race, and just stay out of trouble. But overall, one of my top tier tracks in the game. Love to watch it, love to race it.
So who have we got our eye on for this race?
Well, you can't put Ben Smith out of contention because of the 3 place, can you? So Ben is probably one of my top choices, but Gat and also Jay, just because he's the championship leader right now. He's got to have something in the bag.
Yeah, disappointing down there in P12 for Jay. Super Calgon P4, which would be P3 for him actually, with that penalty
True.
for Ben Smith. Again, I think for Sir Calgon, don't necessarily go for the win, just try and gain points on Jay-Z. That's got to be the strategy there. And Jay-Z again, just stay out of trouble, finish the race, and there's a high chance you're going to get some points here if you do make that checkered flag. 17 races, but how many of them finish?
Yeah. Like I said, I'd say about 14, 15.
You were very optimistic. I was very cynical from past experience, and I'll go for a 10 finishes. One interesting battle to look out for: QHRD and Mill do have history. Another league last night, an incident which caused Mill to retire. incident reported against QHRD, so maybe some afters there tonight.
I think so. There's some bad blood between those two. They're bound to be an incident.
Yeah,
Especially if they get close.
Exactly. It's definitely a track you can easily get your elbows out to ruin someone's race, shall we say.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully there's none of that. Hope for some clean racing. But we'll see. Just if you survive the first lap, I think you'll be okay. Just need to settle in after that.
You can't win the race on the first lap, but you can definitely lose it around Singapore.
Yeah, true.
So we're just waiting for the grid to be formed, and then we will go racing in Singapore. Obviously, equal performance in this, so it doesn't matter what car you have. Ferrari hold a big lead in the Constructors' Championship, and obviously Jay-Z is leading the championship from Super Calgon. We have debuts tonight from Butler, AZ, and Hugs, I believe, are all our debuts racers tonight in the Red Arrows League. Butler make a very good impression last night in Indigo League Division 3.
Yeah, so much of a good impression, I think he deserves a promotion.
I think not just deserves it, I think it's been demanded from other racers.
Yeah, I've heard. Don't worry. Yeah, but he's got good pace as well. There's a good few drivers in here. Good pace. We'll see how it should be a good race as well.
It was very good that qualifying, how the track came to them and those times dropped again. Really good medium lap times, and then it just dropped as people
panic rushed to the softs. I
Yeah,
would say.
and also but again, we had AZ stay on the mediums, and is he suffering now because of those mediums? He's down there in the mid pack on the mediums, right in the middle of the pack to.
Yeah, very true. If he gets an early safety car, it could be for nothing. But a late kind of not an early safety car. I'd say like lap 9 or 10, a safety car comes out. It will ruin his strategy.
So what is the strategy here? So if we go safety car lap 1, for instance, do you get off them softs as soon as possible?
I would stay out. And run them, because you're looking at a one stop majority of the time, or a very fast 2-stop. Do you know what I mean? So with a soft or a medium start to either 20 laps or so, and then on the mediums or soft. Do you know what I mean? So that's that again. That's confusing. Start on mediums, you would do 20 laps or so onto softs, and if you started on softs, you would do about 10 or 12 laps and then go on to mediums till the end. But there's alternative strategies to that, so you could do soft, medium, soft, and so on, just for faster laps. It's just whether how you control and manage those tyres throughout the race is going to really determine what strategy you're on. And
again, we are assuming here it's a dry race, but a bit of variable weather or a bit of rain at the start, and those strategies can be straight out the window.
Yeah, exactly. It could be straight out the window if you lose a wing. Do you know what I mean? So,
all very highly likely in the streets of Singapore.
Yeah. But that's just entertainment for us in the field, so.
Exactly. So hopefully, the good thing about online racing, we don't have to worry about driver safety. So the bigger crashes, the better entertainment, because we don't have to go. We hope they're safe, because we know they're just throwing controllers at things rather than getting damaged themselves.
Pixels, so everyone is okay.
Yeah, it's controllers that get damaged, not drivers.
Yeah. Maybe their ego's a little, but that's about it.
So we should be going racing shortly, hopefully. We're just getting the grid. Custom grid takes a bit of time, guys, so bear with. It will be worth it when we go racing.
Yeah. So it looks as if the weather's going to be dry, to be honest, actually.
Just a night race, yeah. They've not gone random weather.
Is that because it was set to be dry based on the qualifying they had?
The qualifying did have a question mark whether. So it was random on the qualifying. So whether it's been an agreement with the drivers,
Yeah.
possibly. And from what I've seen, there's going to be no reduction on safety cars. So safety car is going to be normal,
Okay.
which is different to what we had in Baku. One of the races we looked at in Baku, that was reduced safety car in Indigo League. I think that race was.
Yeah.
We spectated there. Because
think it's
otherwise
just
it would have
reduced
been all
full
three.
stop now. Yeah. I took part in a race a while back now. It was like 7 safety cars in one session. And I was like, after that day, I was like, never again. No.
Right, we're readying up. So we will get a look at the grid. And we'll see what those penalties are. Of course, in qualifying, Ben was on provisional pole, but we believe he does have a 3-place grid penalty, which will put Sagat on the mediums on pole position for us. So we are just about to go to the session.
Let's go. This is underway.
Of course, we have the formation lap before we go racing. So I'll say, Thompson, now in your commentary debut in the Red Arrows League, do you want to have the lights out and away we go privileges in this one?
I think I'll leave the privileges to you. If I'm being entirely honest.
Helix, welcome to the chat, mate.
Show me how it's done. Let the master show me how it's done. Yeah.
A master of two commentary races so far.
There you go. You make it sound better. That's my excuse.
Again, I don't want to take it as a compliment or an insult when people say my commentary is better than my racing.
I said nothing.
Helix calling you out there saying you're too scared to do the lights out. I basically think he wants the English viewers to be able to understand the start of the race, Helix, if I'm honest.
We want 90% of the population to understand it. So
There's no subtitles on live feeds, so. So we're just waiting here. Again, let's hope people have stuck to the correct tyres that they qualified on, with this being a different lobby.
Yeah, I should hope so, although someone readied up immediately, so that's going to put some time constraints on everyone for setups, tyres, fuel, strategy.
Hopefully people have their setup loaded. Again, these are things we assume sometimes, and that makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, okay, I need to get
So-
this underway. Formation lap, good, that's good.
So let's have a look. So we'll do interview.
Oh no, we've got a
Good
guy
time.
in P6 on hards.
Yes. Okay. So that's something that wasn't. Sagat is on the mediums. Ben Smith down in P3. That should have been P4, I believe, but we will ignore.
Yeah.
He is disqualified.
We will ignore. Yeah, I think he didn't move off the line, so it's created a bit of issues at the start.
Yeah. Now again, obviously outside the top 10, you can go on whatever tyres you want.
Seems like SLH didn't get the memo.
Yeah, he's put in the Discord chat that he didn't have time to switch his tyres, and that's why he's quit out the session. It's a bit of a shame, because again, in P6, he was a force to reckon with. He was P1 for quite a long time there on those mediums.
Yeah.
So what do you think people's strategy, Thompson, by the way? You didn't click spectate.
I'm spectating right now.
You're a P19 on mine.
Right. I can see that as well, by the way. I'm spectating right now.
Okay,
Wait-
you might select
wait
your
a
drive
minute.
accident.
No, I'm serious right now. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at myself driving a car that I'm not even driving.
The wonders of Mile.
Racing.
Now, is this people?
How am I in the lobby?
I'm guessing that is Pinto and Mill have made contact, and that is why they're disqualified as well. But they'll be back on the starting grid. Now, SLH is going to be AI, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to put a lot of people off at the start.
My driver that isn't there. That's
Okay,
gonna be-
so
It's got my helmet and everything on. That's kind of strange.
Now, Thompson, we said before QHRD and Mill have history. Look at P12 and P13 on the grid.
Yeah, it's already started, and I've not even started the race. Oh no.
So Sagat starting P1 on those medium tyres, Chrissy P2 and Ben P3 on the softs. Super Calgon, second in the championship, P4, our championship leader down in P11, has gone on the softs. Now, I thought Optimum, you suspect people outside the top 10 should have probably gone mediums or hards.
Yeah.
Harry Mill on the softs as well in P18. But the grid is set now. And we are going to go racing around Singapore. 31 laps. Hugs is... No, it's drops it back down. It's lights out and away we go. Sagat very slow off the line. Chrissy's got a better start on the inside there. But Sagat just ahead going into turn one. He's got a bit of traction. And then Ben Smith up into P2 there. Chrissy's kept the inside though. Sagat with a fantastic start. 7/10 already. Ben Smith, it's looking fairly clean through turn one so far. No incident. So Sagat leads down the back straight. Chrissy kept P2.
Jacko getting a move on SLH just there. In the DRS zone.
Sagat, Chrissy up the inside, so Sagat pushed down to P2. QHRD has dropped down looking at that from where we started. Let's have a look.
Okay, yellow flag in sector 2. Someone's round. Oh, there's a crash. It is Jacko and Harry Mill. They're both round, but they're back going again.
Yep, Harry Mill's lost his front wing.
Yeah, he's going to have to get out of the way, let some drivers through.
Yep. And
oh no. Oh no, he's just DNF'd. He's out. He's just crashed. Harry Mills crashed into the wall.
And Hugs down there. SLH again. The AI is going to come into play here. SLH there being on AI now. Worryingly, your driver's jumped up 6 places there, Thompson.
Should I take control of the car, driving it to the pits and retire?
Possibly would help, I suspect.
I can't take control of it. Oh, that's
where's
stupid.
Pinto? Pinto's gone straight on at the end of the second DRS zone there. He's back racing though, but down in P18 now. So, end of lap 1. Cross the line. It's Chrissy P1. Half a second ahead of Sagat, obviously on those mediums. Ben Smith P3, Super Calgon P4, Liam P5. Ace is into the pits.
Yeah, we've got Lano in the pits as well. It's quite a few.
Let's see, is this going to be front wing changes? It is.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
And
There's about
Butler as well.
5 people in the pits right now.
Butler front wing. Polly's coming in now. Front wing. Yeah, all changing front wings. Did they change their strategies and tyres now, Thompson, do you think?
Yeah, so they've went... Well, a few of them... Well, AZ Dogs went back to mediums. Same with Lano. Butler. Paul's on hards. Jacko's on mediums. So it seems as if they're just going to go not go long, but they're going to wait for a safety car.
Simon, that would be helpful, mate, if you come back and take the AI on. I think with the drop-in performance there to 11th, I wouldn't go against you just joining and racing now. So, where are we? Let's catch our breath a minute here.
Yeah.
Chrissy leads Sagat by 7/10. Obviously, the softs against the mediums there. No DRS this lap. We've got Ben Smith just behind these, and then a bit of a gap down to Liam, who's got Super Calgon all over the back of him. And then we have quite a lot of gaps at the minute. Not a lot of racing at the minute. Why aren't I racing? Me or Thompson?
Excuse me?
Sagat!
Catch round.
He's out!
Oh, that's a shame.
Lost the back end coming out of there.
He was the only medium runner within the top 5 or 6.
And it's a virtual safety car, so race is neutralised at the minute. Apologies for the dog in the background there if you can hear her. Just pushing a bit too much on the traction there, trying to get on the power a bit too early, and it's so easy to lose the back end round here.
There's been an R crash. That's my AI. What the hell's going on there?
Mill into the pits with the virtual safety car, front wing change. He's switched into the hards. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll stick to Chrissy with the virtual safety car, but I'll be right back.
Oh, there's an RDNF. It's Lionel. Right into the pit wall. That's unfortunate. Is it a full safety car now? It should be. No safety car? I don't understand how that's not a safety car. That's insane. We've had about 4 people DNF in the space of a minute, and there's been no safety car.
Butler's gone onto the hards now, so he's had 2 pit stops already.
I'll see if we can get in and find out what happened.
So we are green again, we are racing. But yeah, we only have 15 runners now. Pinto into the pits. Already massively down in last place. He's on the verge of being lapped here. I think he'll be lapped while he is in the pits. Or is he coming straight through here? He switched to the mediums. We have a crash in sector 2 by the looks of things here. Hugs, it's Mill, sorry. He's trying to get back round, but that front wing is gone.
So it looks as if people are getting lapped now.
Yep.
Is that the case? Am I mistaken?
We have Butler now with the yellow flag with Hugs. I think Hugs letting Butler go there. The faster car just let him through. Pinto is being lapped, yes, because he's had to pit again. So, again, we have Chrissy. Asdog sets the fastest lap, and is out.
Safety car's out.
As an SLH.
They've retired in the pits. Oh,
we
they
have
crashed in the straight.
Whoa, the Mercedes is gone. It's Az. At the last corner, he's lost it. He's lost it into the wall. We have a full safety car now.
Oh, Jesus.
So he set the fastest lap as he lost it. SLH is retired in the pits. So, full safety car. Lap 4. What strategy now would you do, Thompson?
If I was the front, I'd box now. Go for mediums or hards. Most likely mediums, because they're a better race tyre. But hards if you really want to get to the end. Probably the best.
So 26 laps on the hards, doable?
Yes. 100%.
So we will see. Chrissy here will be leading him in, we expect, especially all those soft runners. Jay-Z up to P5 now, just from avoiding all the carnage, not having to pit, not having to change his wing. We did say, if you keep out the wall here, it sorts you out. Ooh, Chrissy there, nearly lost it there.
Calgon's in.
Jay-Z's coming in as well. Everyone pitting at the top 5. Now, Polly, P7, Jacko, collision behind Polly. Polly here, if he can get in, he's far back. I was going to say, he's on the hards. We don't expect him to pit. Chrissy onto the hards. Ben onto the mediums. Super Calgon onto the mediums. Jay-Z onto the hards. Liam mediums.
What's Hendy going to do?
Hendy's just coming into the pits now. He's going onto fresh mediums as well.
So Chrissy's went onto the hards, and so has Jay. Good call. Good call.
So race neutralised here, because everyone going onto fresh tyres except Polly, who's only got 1 lap old hards, and Jacko 1 lap old mediums. Using his ERS on a safety car. Interesting.
It might be an automatic, potentially.
Possibly. It looks like it's activated now, though.
Yeah.
It uses deploy. Again, he does have that penalty for making contact behind a safety car. So, Chrissy pulls up to the back of the safety car. And we can catch our breath for a bit here. It has been frantic, these first 5 laps. I hate to say we told you so, but we told you so in Singapore. Again, we got through the first 2 corners quite safe, and then we got optimistic.
Relatively clean start. Everyone got off to a good start, and it just unleashed from there. Unravelled itself.
Again, with online racing, you're only one dive bomb away from a safety car at any time, because people will always carry on racing with different strategies, different tyres. So, with Chrissy here, what's the strategy for a restart here? Leave it late just as you come off that final corner, because it's quite a long straight, or floor it as soon as you can with traction?
You want to just maybe like 50 metres before the final corner, you want to be able to get a good run into the final corner so you can get a good straight line speed up the start finish straight. Back the pack up and then go.
So Mills just come through the start of a new lap, so we're going to have at least another lap, I suspect, while he catches up to the back of the pack. Hugs on his debut has spun it, but I was going to say he is running in the points, but he has just spun it behind the safety car.
Just spun it under safety car. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Interesting debut race for the man. Again, the safety car is not going to come in this lap, so do you just take your time a bit here, save the tyres, save the battery?
Just don't push. I mean, if you're Will, on the other hand, then catch up as quick as possible. Same as Eric.
Jacko's coming to the pits, I suspect, to serve that penalty.
Can you serve it on the safety car? I think you can.
We'll see. He's changed his front. Yeah, he is serving the penalty, and it looks like he's going to be changing his front wing as well. He is changing that front wing, so he obviously got damage from that. Going on to fresh mediums. Pinto spun it behind the safety car. He's letting Mill through. So Pinto having a bit of a nightmare race here.
Yep.
So they are not on the same lap as the safety car yet and the front runners. So we could be yet another lap. Because the game does tend to let everyone catch up on an early safety car like this.
Yeah. I've seen it go 3 or 4 laps here before everyone's caught up.
So I'm guessing the longer this goes, the more it plays into those hard tyres rather than the mediums.
Bit of both, really. You could maybe, if you're brave, you could go you could make the mediums go, but that's if you're risking punctures towards the end.
And then
But Singapore.
And well, again, do we suspect another safety car? Oh, Chrissy there!
You see that? It's snap.
Now, has he damaged his front wing there? That left front wing definitely made contact with the wall.
I wonder. Is that going to require repaired or what? Oh, I don't know. It looks as if he's able to turn fine from.
Is it one of those that Jeff wants to change the front wing, but you actually don't see any performance?
From what I can see, I was just looking at the other views. It looks as if his front left end plate is fine. It's not done anything to it.
Lucky escape there. Maybe, behind the safety car.
There could be a small chip out of it. Looks like, but that's it.
Looking at it seems fine from what I'm seeing. And again, he's turning on a sixpence, so it does seem to be okay. But heart in the mouth moment there behind the safety car. And again, we are seeing that how easy it is to lose the car around Singapore. We've seen a lot of the slow corners. It's been the fast corners that the traction has come into play. We've lost Gat on this corner here, and then AZ, he has gone pitted, he has got damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ben Smith takes over the lead of this race.
That's it. Oh, it's all in the hands of Ben now. But
so
Jay is on the prime strategy.
On those hards, our championship leader. So the championship battle has come to a head here. We've got Super Calgon in P2. P2 in the championship, P2 in the race, and then our championship leader started P12. Or P11, I think it was in the end. Now to P3, just from avoiding damage.
Yep, just getting through cleanly. Consistent laps, like I said. Doesn't matter if they're fast, as long as they're consistent, you get through. So just needs to do that with the hards, just ride it out. See how it goes. Because over time, the speed will come to him in terms of tyre degradation, the people in front, for Jay especially. He'll have an advantage towards the latter end of the race.
So we're going to have 23 laps racing. Bear in mind, no more safety cars. Optimistic. Yep. The hards, comfortably to the end. Mediums, if taken care of, to the end.
Yeah.
But those hards are going to be considerably faster towards the end of the race compared to the mediums.
Yeah, I would say so.
So they keep it clean. Jay-Z's to lose from this position, or does track position matter in Singapore significantly?
It depends how much. If Ben's got the pace and he pulls a pit stop, it's like worth a gap. then Jay-Z's. It depends whether Jay-Z can stay with the medium runners, stay in
Not
that
even,
DRS zone.
not even pull a pit stop. You know, if he gets half a pit stop and then goes on them softs for the last 8-9 laps,
You never know.
it's gonna be. But
the risk.
So Ben Smith control from here now. Safety car is in this lap. Straight away, Ben Smith slowing the pack down.
Yeah.
He's got a long way to the first corner here to slow it down. So now, guys, keep your wits about you. No silly penalties making contact with the car in front.
Yeah. They're all rather close to each other. You should really be careful.
Especially
They're
with
okay
how...
up till now. Yeah.
So, Ben leaves us under the bridge. We will be racing at the end of this lap. The safety car just going into the pits about now. So, when Ben does put his foot down, he is going to get to the line once the safety car is in. So, you say 50 metres from this next corner, put your foot down.
Yeah. At this, see that little green, this palm tree here, I would be sending it. Right here. That'd be gone. Yep.
There he goes. Super Calgon pricks it though. But Ben, nice clean getaway. Yeah. But no, yeah. Super Calgon all over the back of him here, going into turn 1, possibly into turn 2 and 3. But he seems to have regained control of it and kept ahead. Nice restart from Ben.
Had a rear end traction loss there.
Whoa! Super Calgon has a moment coming out of turn 2 there though. Ooh. Liam around the outside of Jay-Z is going to get a better run on him coming out here now.
Oh. Wow. Go on.
Liam alongside Jay-Z here. Jay-Z giving him room, defending the inside, and Liam is ahead of him going into the corner. Oh, nearly contact there, but Jay-Z. They both seem to have made it out.
Lately. Yep. Now that Jay-Z is just getting overrun.
Hopefully no damage freed from them there, because Liam cut across there. He was ahead going into the corner. It was his corner, but Jay-Z had left him room on the outside, but Liam wanted that inside just a bit too much. So, clean restart. Butler up to 9 now on his debut. Pinto back in the race now, seeing though we have a... Let's see what's happened here. We've got a lot of collision at the back there. It looks very slow. Can't see any damage on any of the cars as such. Oh, we just had a Red Bull go straight on there. Mill's gone straight on.
Oh, unlucky. He's tried to do an Aston Martin spin, but unfortunately he's not been able to pull it off.
No, he's doing a 20-point turn. And he's going to damage his front wing, definitely there.
Yeah.
A bit of impatience and frustration there. And that front wing is going to be damaged, but he's back on track and running. So, yeah, Pinto, bit of a nightmare race so far, but he is back in this race. And so we have Ben Smith lead now from Super Calgon. Of course, no DRS for the first 2 laps after a safety car. Liam 2.4 further back. Jay-Z losing a bit of time here. He's 1.5 seconds behind Liam now. But he seems to have a comfortable gap over Hendy. So a P4 on them hard's not a bad thing if he laps a bit quicker than that lap, would you say?
Yeah, it seems as if we're watching on board right now with Butler. It's all over the back of Jacko and the DRS zone. Obviously, there's no DRS at the minute. But it seems like Jacko's causing a few issues for a few drivers.
Butler's very wide there, Jacko.
Yeah, I think he's playing it safe at the minute.
And we've got Pinto all over the back of Hugs as well. Butler there, better line coming out of that corner. He's going to have a run on him down here. He's going for the inside. Here's he had a look and tucked him behind.
Yeah. He just needs to keep the pressure on him. He'll get through.
Again, just be careful here, because if a slower car is going to brake a lot early, he's going to send up the inside in there. Oh, Butler's put it in the wall.
He's basically been sandwiched there.
A bit of impatience there. That is not the place to send it, though, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not. No.
Very impatient there. And he's carried straight on as well. He's locked up. And Pinto's followed him as well. Unbelievable racing here. The errors galore. Oh, let's have a quick look up front. What we have here is Ben Smith sets the fastest lap of a 140.9. Considerably slower than we had in qualifying. And DRS, race control DRS is enabled. Wow. So your prediction of 14 races is already out the window. We're down to 13 already.
Yep.
Now we've got Mill running 50 seconds behind anyone. Butler now is going to have to, I suspect, change his front wing again. Hugs has come in, so he may have tapped Pinto there, and that's why Pinto may have carried on. We've got Jacko in the pits going on to softs and a new front wing. So he's obviously done some damage. I guess racing with Butler early on. And now Hugs obviously being stacked because of that is going on to fresh set mediums. Butler changing his front wing and going on to hards. Sticking with the same hards. Hasn't got a new set.
No, I'm watching him on board with Paul at the minute. It's all over the back of Hendy.
Let's see. He was
Like
quick on them
Chrissy.
hards last lap.
Chrissy's been spun. Oh, QHRD. Oh, that's bad. He went for a move under that bridge section and it just wasn't it. You just can't go for a move there.
They both seem to be running fine now, though.
Yeah, they made contact and Chrissy got spun, but also could recollect himself.
Let's go with Hendy and Polly again now, because this is quite a... Again, Hendy on the optimal tyre for now. Polly quicker, and he is all over the back of him. Surely down the home straight he's got this. Oh, and there is Hendy gone wide. Has he damaged that front right wing?
I think he braked just in time. I think
he's all out of shape here, though. Polly just... Oh, Polly lost it! Polly's out!
Oh, I think
the same corner we lost the gap.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Full safety car deployed. And wow. Chrissy is going into the pits as well. Now, is this strategy or did he damage there?
I don't know. He may have got damage from that, to be honest. There was a bit of contact.
What we are seeing is just impatience. He is changing the front wing. Polly there, he had it going down the start pit straight. You have to say he was going to be faster. And Jacko's got a penalty for speeding under the safety car. A terrible debut here from Jacko all round. Pinto going on to the hards. Thompson seems to have just dropped. We'll get him back in when we can. But wow, absolute carnage here. And we just catch our breath for a minute. We're just going to look down the pack at these cars because, again, I am no professional driver, and this track, the slightest error does get you punished. But we have seen some very impatient driving here. There, Polly out when, in all terms of purposes, on the next straight he had Chrissy. Chrissy had damage. Chrissy would have been going into the pits for that damage. But Polly just on the throttle too early. Same as Sagat, exactly the same scenario. And we have lost some very good drivers here from mistakes that you don't expect. Hugs on his debut into the points now. Pinto having a nightmare race. He's finding himself P8. Jay-Z starting. In P11, our championship leader is now P2. Super Calgon. What's he doing here? Going on to fresh mediums. He's going to keep the track position. So, tactically, not that bad. He's gone from P2 to P3. Obviously, he's fresh mediums now and thinking it's going to be, 16, 17 laps? That's not a bad strategy call. Liam onto fresh hards, though. Hendy onto fresh hards as well. Lots of different strategies going on here. QHRD onto fresh softs. Chrissy on fresh mediums just coming through now. So Chrissy led the race early on. Finds himself P6 now. Safety car's let him through there. No, he has to give the position back. QHRD did have it coming out the pit, so he is P6, Chrissy P7. And we can take a bit of a breather here, guys, while the safety car comes round. Well, saying that, we lost about 4 cars behind the safety car last time, so hopefully we'll keep it a bit safer this time. Thompson just having some technical difficulties. He will be back with us shortly. So, safety car will not be in this lap as we wait for Butler to catch up the back of the pack. And Jacko's in front of him. And it's a bit of a reset again. But strategy comes into play. Obviously, Jay-Z's staying on those hards. He's going to take him to the end. Ben Smith staying on the mediums. Super Calgon coming to play massively now. He's on fresh mediums. Liam on fresh hards. And Hendy on fresh hards as well. QHRD on fresh softs. Don't think they can go to the end, though. So, bit of a let's make up time and see where we can get. And then have a late run on to some more softs, possibly. But lots of different strategies. Just look at that. The top 6 on all 3 tyre compounds. And we are in for an interesting race. Again, so you know, we're not even halfway yet. We're down to 12 races. We've lost some of the fastest races we had. Fortunately, SLH went to the wrong tyre at the start because it is a new lobby from qualifying, so he retired gracefully. Thompson shouldn't have been in the race. That was a AI mistake. He retired gracefully in the pits. Sagat lost it on the same corner we lost Polly. Asdog retired in the pits as well. No, sorry, he set a fastest lap and lost it on the straight as he set his fastest lap. And the rest we've lost just in incidents throughout the harsh streets of Singapore. For those just joining us, we are in Singapore for round 5 of the Red Arrows Monday Light League. We have the top 2 in the championship sitting in P2 and P3 here. Our championship leader in P2 and second in the championship, Super Calgon in P3. Ben Smith was on provisional pole after qualifying, but a grid penalty put him down to P3. But he has managed to get himself back up to the front of the grid. And of course, on the last safety car, he nailed the restart. So we'll see. Safety car could be in this lap. We will find out after this corner, I suspect. So look here. So only 1 penalty so far. There your group position changes from the start of the race. Safety car's in this lap. That's a late call. Michael Massey, obviously the race director here. So Ben Smith backing up the pack here right at the last minute. 2 corners from the end, the safety car's in. It's just going into the pit lane now. And Ben Smith's at that palm tree that Thompson said where you put your foot down. Of course, he's got to wait for the safety car to get in the pits and be gone. So Ben Smith backing it right up to the line this time. Now he puts his foot down, but Jay-Z all over the back of him. Super Calgon only a tenth down here. Super Calgon's going to get Jay-Z on the restart here. Those fresh mediums as well. And Jay-Z's the one that misses out here. Ben Smith forced to back it up right up to the line there. And whoa, Jay-Z! He spun it!
Oh no!
Disaster!
Seems like I joined right back at the perfect time, by the way.
P2 to P12 in a corner. Just when it looked like he nailed the race strategy, it's all gone Pete Tong for Jay-Z. So, Thompson, what you've missed, everyone apart from the front 2 went on to fresh tyres.
Oh, damn, okay.
So you got Ben on 8. Ooh. He's on 8 laps old medium. Super Calgon on fresh mediums now.
He's got an advantage then.
All he did was lose from 2nd to 3rd. In the pits because of the gap they had, which obviously he's made straight away from the restart. And now Super Calgon all over the back of Ben Smith.
They might go for it here if we can get close enough. It's a good place to lunge it. Nah, does not like it. But right now it looks like Calgon has got the tyre advantage. It's gaining in traction zones.
We have Hugs for Drugs has gone straight on. Yellow flag cause there, but he seems to be spinning it back round. And okay.
No, it's a wall.
I'm sticking onto this front because we're coming around the final bend, only half a second in it. Yep. Super Calgon got better traction out of that final corner, like I said, obviously no DRS. Ben using his overtake button there to hold off Super Calgon. But do you think it's a matter of time, or do you think Ben, his tyres will come back to him?
It's going to be DRS zones. It's going to come down to, because right now it seems like Calgon has the advantage, but that advantage will be wearing away as we speak. Do you know what I mean? So
Hugs has put it in the wall under the bridge as well. What damage has he got? No front wing now, so Hugs will be pitting if he makes it back round. Jacko serving another penalty in the pits, and Mill in the pits as well at the end of that restart lap. Lap 15, so we're just finally at halfway distance here. They've dropped Liam quickly. Obviously, Liam on those hards. QHRD on the softs, fresh softs. Strange strategy for you there, Thompson?
I think he's just taking a gamble, isn't he? He's just hoping that the eventuality of a safety car.
Whoa, Ben going wide there. Super Cow gone too far back to make any inroads here. But he is in that DRS zone. At the end of this lap, DRS will be enabled. So just...
Seems like Ben's trying to break that gap at the minute with his battery. Calgon isn't pushing as much as he is. He's using his tyres.
We've got Butler all over the back of Hendy here. He is going to make a go. Hendy he yielded the position well there. He went deep and he yielded the position. Sensible driving for both drivers there. So Butler up to P6 now. Whoa! And then Hendry into the bridge. And another safety car.
Does anyone at the back take a gamble and they go for the mediums? No. Oh, QHRD's in.
Do you think now go for the mediums to the end?
I think so, yeah. I would do that. Yep, mediums. That's what he's putting on.
Everyone else seems to be staying out. Jay, mediums to the end now. He is on those 10-lap old. Obviously, he didn't come in last safety car, so surely mediums to the end now for Jay-Z. Yeah, mediums to the end.
Mediums. Yep.
And then let's see what his race pace is, because he's got ground to make up after that error on the last safety car. But there, Hendy, sensible, letting Butler through when he went deep on the previous corner, and then full sent it into the bridge, unfortunately. Probably some cold tyres. Mill there. He's got a penalty corner cut in there. He went out the pit lane, back in it twice. He's in the pits. Let's see what he's going on to. Obviously, 3-second penalty can't be served in the pits. He's gone on to some fresh mediums. Will they be fresh mediums, though? He's changed his front wing as well. They're not fresh mediums, I was about to say. I think he's out of mediums.
Yep. Possibly out of wings as well. Getting close to it.
Ben. Oh, Hugs. It's a debut to forget for Hugs at the minute.
Yeah.
But, again, only just out the points. And I did say, if you make the checkered flag here, there's a very good chance you're going to make points. Now, Ben, should he have probably gambled here and lost track position, possibly, and put fresh tyres on?
I think at this point he is. Even when the safety car came out, people were too close to him. So
is it one of those that you?
Stick with it.
Yeah, in for a dozen, in for a penny.
Yeah. So he could, because this is a track that is hard to overtake on unless it's the DRS zones. So you just need to position the car correctly, and no one will get past.
Like I say, maintain your tyres, push for 2 laps, get out of that DRS zone and those first 2 laps, and then
just maintain it.
Become smart. Again, we've got 10 laps on these tyres. I'd say 5 or 6 have been behind the safety car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's been saving a lot of tyre wear because he's been under the safety car. I'd be very interested to know what his tyre wear actually is. Oh, he's waiting for it. Oh, interesting.
He is. Wow.
Okay.
He must have heard us, but that is a big statement now. Because technically, again, he's going to come out in front of Mill, so he'll catch up for the back of the pack.
Yep.
So is he...
in his hands now.
Is he banking on another safety car possibly, or is he just thinking he's got the pace to overtake, and he probably... Depending when the safety car came out, we may be being a bit harsh on him. He may have missed the pits last lap due to when the safety car came out. Because 6th place was at the bridge, so I suspect that's been his first chance. Slow out the pits there.
Oh, he nearly cut the pit lane.
Yeah, no penalty given though.
Yeah.
So he is ahead of Hugs and he is ahead of Mill. He's behind Jay-Z when he catches at the back of the pack. So, Super Calgon, second in the championship, leading the race now. Our championship leader is P8 Liam, getting very close to Super Calgon there. It's so
Liam
hard
will be
behind the
very
safety
hungry
car.
At the minute, he would want to make this move.
He's
Maybe
on
close
those
the door
hard
up there.
tyres, obviously.
I think they're on equal terms in terms of how long they've been on the tyres for, like lap life.
Yep.
But towards like maybe lap 27, 28, Calgon's going to start to struggle. Whereas Liam's going to be in a good range. So it should be interesting. As well as Ben Smith and Jay-Z on completely fresh tyres compared to everyone else. It's going to be interesting to see how they come through, if they do.
What is the optimum percentage on your tyres on F1? Here's one for you.
For me, the
Yeah.
optimum percentage.
So obviously the fresh tyres is when you're ideal, but when does it start to lose on? Does it start to go sort of 40% or?
Well, it's start to let go. Yeah, I would say, depending on the tyre, a softs kind of let go about 40%. Mediums can go, I think mediums can go quite a while. They will drop off, as all tyres do, but mediums have got this weird thing where they drop off at like 60-70%. Same way hards, but softs drop off at like 40 and you feel the difference right away.
Safety car in this lap. So Super Calgon takes over the pace of the pack, slows it down. Helix says 40-50% for softs.
Yeah, just see.
So do we think he's going to put this down at the palm tree? As you said before.
Yep.
Liam
he's
all
waiting.
over the back of him. He's waiting, just like Ben did on last one. Now he nails it. Super Calgon, very good restart there. And hopefully a clean restart for everyone this time. Let's have some racing laps that are clean and without incident. Hugs has dived into the pits there. Not sure whether he's damaged himself behind the safety car. Clean through turn one, I hope.
Go on, Ben.
Jacko, Jay-Z and
Jacko
Ben.
at the minute.
Jay-Z at the inside here as well. Ben as well. Jacko who's lost out at the restart there.
Yeah.
Jay-Z now all over the back of QHRD as well. Is he going to have a look going down into turn 5? No. That patience is the virtue. Pinto holding these up now on these old hards. And there QHRD sends it. Whoa, not a lot of room there.
Jay.
Ben round the outside. Pinto
racing.
lost out there. Now Ben is going to be all over the back of Pinto as well. Ben got in front of Jay-Z, in front of Pinto. QHRD hopefully going to get some time away from these guys. Pinto on those hards, holding these guys up on these fresh mediums now.
I think Ben's going to go for it here. Good acceleration.
Ben, better traction. God, they're surely now. He's alongside him. Is Pinto going to leave the room here?
Yeah.
He's got it before they even get to the corner.
So Jay just
Pinto
needs to
running
repeat
wide.
that same
Jay-Z,
thing.
what? Oh, Jay-Z's been tapped.
Oh, that was a bit of rear end lost. The traction for Pinto there. It's just kind of snapped the car around by accident. That's unfortunate.
And Jacko all over the back of Jay-Z now. Pinto, what damage is going to be there for Jay-Z as he comes under the bridge? He seems to have got away with it. Maybe some side pod damage, though. It was a side-on collision rather than anything else. But Pinto there.
Oh, he's going for it.
Jay-Z
Oh,
going. He's tucked in behind him. No DRS on this lap. Jacko, corner cut there. So, Jay-Z here. He's going to send up the inside of turn 1 here. He thinks better of it, but...
Backs
and
off,
Pinto goes wide. Jay-Z up the inside. Oh, contact again. Pinto goes wide. Jacko goes through as well.
It's a bit of a shunt, to be honest, unfortunately. But we move.
I think Jay-Z getting a bit frustrated there by being held up by Pinto and just decided, if you're not going to make room for me, I'm going to make room.
Chrissy and Liam are side by side at the minute. Oh, he's just not left them enough room there, unfortunately. Liam.
Chrissy through into P2.
Oh, Chris, I mean, sorry, well, could it be the other way around? Maybe Chrissy didn't leave enough room. My mistake.
And Butler all over the back of both of these as well as these two battle. Super Calgon just getting away from these two now. So
just
Super
reaping the
Calgon.
rewards at
Yeah.
the minute. Everyone else is in a heated battle and Calgon's just cruising.
Just looking down. So we've got Liam there. We've got Pinto all over the back. Is he going to send it into the hairpin here on Jacko? Or is he going to do the cutback here? Cutback looks like the option. that overtake Butler. Not enough traction out of there, though. I don't think I may Nope, not this lap. So, let's see. Hopefully Liam and Chrissy avoid any damage there. Butler on those fresh old mediums now, 9 laps old, but seems to be finding a bit of race pace finally.
Yep. Seems to be in a good rhythm at the minute. The other 9 lap old.
Chrissy and Liam, no damage. Both carry on. So here we go. Butler all over the back of Liam now. DRS is enabled this lap now. So he will have DRS down the back straight here on Liam. Obviously Liam on those old hards and Butler on the old mediums now. So both probably coming into their prime life, would you say?
Yeah. Ben's making up good ground as well, by the way. I just watching
there. Yeah, only 2 seconds behind. Yep. Only 2 seconds behind this battle. As Butler going to the outside, Liam goes defensive. Butler pulls out of the move.
Nice. Sensible driving from both.
Yep. After the impatience we've seen for the first 20 laps, it's good to see that these are learning the lessons a bit now with how many safety cars we've had and how many just impatient moves. Again, on those mediums, you're expecting to be quicker. So it will come. But again, this is playing into Ben's hands because Ben just pulling up to the back of these. Only 1.6 behind Butler now.
Yeah. Ben's doing a great job on those tyres at the minute.
Jay-Z 4 seconds behind QHRD, so hasn't got the race pace.
DRS already. That's insane. Ben's in DRS. Within DRS, just about.
Yeah. Butler does have DRS on Liam, though. Thinks better of it.
I don't know if
Much better corner, though. Yeah, Liam very deep into that corner there.
Yeah.
Those hards just taking a bit of time to come back to life after the restart, it seems. Butler there at the inside, very tight line. He's got a great traction out here. And look at Ben, all over the back of Butler now, Ben. This is going to be insane going into these last few corners here. Sensible racing, lads.
Racing. Yeah, phenomenal. I think this is it. So
here we go. Butler is going to send it. Oh, look at the overspeed there. Incredible speed by Butler.
I actually think Liam put the brakes on there. To be honest, I think he was willing to accept that he was going to lose that position.
But he's not let Ben through. But Ben, obviously, it's going to be a matter of time, surely, down this back straight now with the DRS open.
Oh, I think he maybe will do the same again and just yield. It looked as if he yielded it anyway because it was a sudden braking. Oh,
so he's gone very wide, Liam. Oh, very wide. Ben through.
Yep. I think Liam's done the sporting thing there and let the guys in the
Liam's thinking P5 will do me just fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good mentality to have.
Absolutely. Lose the battle, win the war. Like we said, finish Singapore is a feat in itself. So, Butler, 0.6.
Who's that in the wall? Oh, Chrissy's round.
Whoa, he's lost his front wing.
Yeah, that's P4 for Liam, eh? Just saying.
Absolutely. Chrissy there was near no one. Just obviously lacking judgment there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just caught the end of it. It looked just them spinning.
So Chrissy's going to have to pit again now.
Yeah.
And hope he's got some fresh mediums or fresh softs now, perhaps.
Yeah, softs. Probably you could do softs. Probably, yeah.
It's a VSC, so. Ben's definitely got a mistake in. It's a P3 for Liam, says Helix. I think Ben's the one to watch now.
Yeah.
On those fresh mediums, he's got the pace. It's how long Butler can hold him up so super Calgon.
Oh, Liam's boxed.
Liam's box, interesting.
Yeah.
Thinking just not trusting them hards. He's going on to softs.
He was in a good position though.
He's going on to softs. But again, looking at that, he's only lost one position to QHRD.
Yeah, okay.
Because Jay-Z's pitted as well. Obviously, Chrissy's having to pit for that front wing. Now, Jay-Z, can he get in and out before? No, Chrissy's going to be done.
Liam's got away with that pit stop, though.
It's all under VSC. Pinto has gone through, it looks like.
Yeah,
no.
He's on hards, 10 lap old. Yep, I think he's through.
Yep. Pinto has got through. So he's lost 2 positions, Liam. But like you say, he's on fresh softs.
And
another safety, again, another safety car, and we're in. So Ben, 0.8, so he has not lost any time beyond that BSC. He's been right on the delta there of Butler as we go green again. So Liam, not lost position. He's obviously lost a lot of time to these front 3, but again, that wasn't his race anymore.
Yeah.
He's 14 seconds behind QHRD. So, going to be an interesting 9 laps for him. Look at Ben there, all over the back. DRS enabled straight away after a VSC. So, is he going to do it here?
He's just going to tuck in behind him at the minute.
Yep. Butler, nice line, nice defensive line there. Just putting his car, making it as wide as possible. And in Singapore, it looks a lot wider than it does around a lot of the other tracks in the F1 calendar. But Ben, surely a matter of time with this pace he's got. Super Calgon 6 seconds ahead now. And with Jay-Z back in 8th, it's going to be a big gain in the championship race here. But again, Jay-Z on those fresh softs as well. Oh, collision there! Ben's lost his front wing! Into the back of Butler! And Ben Smith has lost his front wing! And he's going to have to do a whole lap without that front wing! And has Butler got rear wing damage there as well? Interesting to see there. Was Butler just slow out the corner? I don't think he brake checked him. I'm going to be optimistic and say that hasn't happened in this race. And I think Ben was just so much quicker out the corner and just straight to the back of him. And all of this just playing in Super Calgon's hands here of
Sorry about that.
just absolutely walk this race. We have who have we got? We've got Mill, who's lost his front wing now in sector 3. And Ben Smith, wow. What a moment. He's already got QHRD pulling up to the back of him now, and he's obviously going to have to pit. So Liam, wow. Liam is a master strategist, should we call him now, if he can pull up to the back of QHRD. So Ben, we suspect now, going to go onto fresh softs, replace that front wing. But wow, what a moment that was. Got rear damage though. But again, 2 seconds, 7, 8 seconds. Does he just maintain second place and just keep it out the wall now?
Oh, he's boxing. Butler is boxing.
Butler is boxing. Fresh softs, we imagine?
Yeah, I would think so.
Because again, if it's a rear wing damage, there's going to be nothing the pit crew can do there.
Yeah.
So QHRD through now into P2. And Liam is going to come through into P3.
A tyre change. It's just a tyre change.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Liam with the fastest lap and up into P3. So Butler just thinking he can't catch Super Calgon?
Possibly. Could be that. Maybe he's got the rear wing damage and thinks just take the soft compound, stay
Possibly.
stable.
Pinto all over the back of Chrissy here. Jay-Z with the fastest lap. No, Pinto, I think he's let Chrissy through there actually. Looking at that. So Butler P6, Jay-Z P7, Ben P8 now. All on fresh softs.
Yep. Pinto was the one at risk at the minute. Same with Calgon and QHRD if people can make the gaps up, but it's a big ask.
Yep,
especially
7
with
laps
the
to go.
left.
Yeah.
Yep.
QHRD 15 seconds behind Super Calgon is 23 seconds ahead of the nearest fresh soft. So you'd say it is his to lose from here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
QHRD 7 seconds ahead of Liam. So second a lap, Liam's just make up.
Yep.
Pinto is going to come under pressure every single corner, I believe now. Look at Butler all over the back of him on those fresh softs. This can be a matter of time here on those fresh softs. DRS open. Get this done nice and early. It'd be interesting to see after the race what that onboard looks like from Ben and Butler, to see if Butler was just slow off the power or whether he was purposely slow there to give Ben a bit of something to think about, and Ben just didn't react in time.
Yeah, well, hopefully that is not the case.
No. Whoa, Butler very close to the back of Pinto here. Again, you've got to be patient behind these slower cars and just wait for your DRS zone. Wait for this main straight. Floor it now. There you go. Nice and easy position change there. Butler up into P5 and on the march to catch Chrissy, who does have a penalty. Let's see. He has a 3-second penalty. So Butler provisionally only 3 seconds behind Chrissy.
There's a very good chance that Liam could catch P2 here as well.
See, 5 seconds. So he's made up 2 seconds on that last lap.
Yeah.
Again, Pinto dropping off the back of Butler now. And Jay-Z, we suspect, will close up to the back of Pinto as well. We've got a yellow flag. I think that's just Mill letting through a quicker car.
Yep.
Yep, just letting through Super Calgon. Yep.
Yeah.
Sensible. So Jay-Z, 2 seconds behind Pinto now. So he is going to gain him probably this lap. QHRD 3 second penalty. Well, there you go, Liam. You're already half a second behind him now.
Yep. Oh, you just 15 more at catch later. You know, it's very possible. They tyres that Calgon is on will start to just die off.
Let's see
So
what
the
their
softs.
times are like. So Liam is coming through now with a 1:40. And Mill.
Okay.
Let's see
Calgon doing.
what
Calgon is doing
Calgon.
144s at the minute, 143s.
It's going to
of
be
the last 2
close.
laps.
It's going to be very close. Again, it is how quickly can Liam clear QHRD? Forget the penalty. He's ahead of him
Yeah.
on the thing. Ben with the fastest lap, which we suspect. Jay-Z now all over the back of Pinto. Again, being held up here and up the inside. Nice, easy move done. I think Pinto admitting a loss there and probably will do the same to Ben and then suspect to consolidate that P8. Because Ben absolutely flying as we suspected he would. Only 2 seconds behind Pinto now, but with the fastest lap.
Yeah,
So,
Liam's here is making major
yeah,
time.
he
Great
is
pace.
coming up to the DRS zone. Is he going to be in that DRS just outside it at
outside
this
of it,
moment? But he's
yeah.
going to be in it by the end of this straight, we suspect. Yep, 0.8. So, how quickly can he clear QHRD? Again, head on paper, how quickly can he clear him on track to give him a very viable chance of winning this race? Or do you think Super Calgon just possibly easing off, just protecting his tyres a bit, keeping it out the wall and saying, well, it's on you to make up 4 seconds a lap?
Yeah, I think he just needs to play it safe. Just get to the end when the tyres is on. No unnecessary risks at this point. No curbs, that sort of thing.
14 laps on the mediums. What percentage of those tyres going to be at, roughly, do we suspect?
Probably, I don't know, probably 50. It should be around about that.
A lot of laps behind the safety car in him, though. Here goes Liam. Is he going to send it now? No. Nearly into the back of QHRD there. Lost a bit of time there. Play it sensible, Liam. You're going to have a DRS zone coming up here. Butler's gone into the pits. Interesting there. Liam now, DRS open. Down the first straight on the lap. Is he going to go up the inside? QHRD goes defensive around the outside. And Liam tucks in. He's going to have much better traction coming out of here, though. And missed the back end. Straight at the inside there. Great driving by Liam.
Yeah. It looks like a QHRD had a little snap there.
Yeah, had a
And
little
Liam took
moment.
full
And I
advantage
think
of it.
Liam played the dummy there. Said, okay, you protect your inside and I'll just get you coming out the next corner.
Yeah.
Beautiful racing. So 18 seconds. Lost a bit of time there. Probably too much to do now, do you think?
Yeah, I think. I wish it wasn't, but I think it might just be out of reach. We'll see how it goes in 2 laps. How it's looking in 2 laps' time, but
Yep.
Calgon looks as if he's still got pace on him at this point.
Ben through from Pinto. And obviously Butler pitting onto those fresh softs. He's now P9, 16 seconds, 6 seconds behind Jacko. So, not sure whether he had damage there, Butler. Bit of a strange pit there. Hugs on his debut is in the points now.
Yep, at least he's getting a point at it.
So if he keeps it out the wall, which is a big ask for Hooks on his debut, and Mill, bit of a race to forget so far. So Super Calgon, 3 laps, 17 seconds, and he's extending, to be fair, isn't he? He's
Yeah, he's going to hold that. He's going to maintain it, unfortunately.
I think he's just sort of said, yeah, you can be on your fresh sauce, but he's been quick throughout qualifying, he's been quick in the race. He's avoided incidents and he's picked the right strategies at the right time and, again, benefited from mistakes. Chrissy losing that front wing. Ben into the back of Butler. Butler then having to pit. Jay-Z with a moment as well. It's been a race of many errors.
Yep. Many safety cars.
Yeah, but you said, again, those who make it to the end, miss the incidents, are going to benefit here.
Yeah, 100%. And Calgon is in prime position to take the win here. He just needs to keep it out the wall. Shorten that gap to Jay.
What have we got? Chrissy all over the back of QHRD now as well. Both of these have penalties, so they're level on times, and with that DRS, those mediums seem to be dropping right off now compared to the fresh softs. And Chrissy in that DRS zone, we suspect here, is he going to send it? Not yet.
Oh,
Whoa, but QHRD very deep. He's going to try and cover off Chrissy around the outside here, but that's the inside of the next corner. Chrissy, very good driving there, using
Nice,
that extra grip.
Liam's
Oh,
out!
Liam's
Liam's
out!
crashed! Oh, no. Oh!
He's lost under the bridge.
Oh,
I know! And QHRD into Liam.
Caution at the bridge, caution at the bridge. Oh no, people are coming through now.
Jay-Z now
Oh,
coming
no.
through. He misses the back end.
Oh,
no,
it's
Ben.
Smith.
Oh, disaster. The worst place. Liam was on for a P2. He just, like you
That's
said,
gonna be a
keeping out the
surprise.
wall.
Oh, is someone else going to hit it? It's gone now. That is so unfortunate. Oh, Chrissy and Jay up into the podium places now. After that,
Well,
I can't
Jay, in
believe
his
that just
interview before, I missed the actual incident. I suspect he just overbroke and just straight on under that bridge. So easy to do. But Jay-Z said in his pre-race interview, I just want to get as many points as possible here. It is about survival. He's now on the
Yep.
podium.
yep.
We're back green as well, so he has got a 15-second gap from Pinto on those old hards. Obviously, Ben's having to pit.
So unfortunate for Ben. He had such a good race today.
Yeah, he
honestly.
played it. He played the strategy so well.
Yeah.
But again,
Singapore said no.
yeah, again, street race. You're only one turn away from a DNF. He was on fresh softs. He was probably one of the fastest men on the track, but again, probably pushing too much. Would you say a bit of inexperience there? He was safely in P2. We'd say wasn't going to get a P1. Wasn't going to catch Super Calgon.
Yeah, just maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of both. You have to look at the incident, see if there is an incident report later on, and we'll see.
I don't think he was near. I don't think he was near anyone. Looking at the thing.
Oh, was he not?
Mill
Okay.
is off as well again. An absolute race to forget for Mill here. And then gets a corner cut rejoining the track just for good measure there.
Yeah.
So let me see here, because we see Jay-Z here. Chrissy has a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. But Jay-Z's got quite a gap to him. I think it's 9 seconds.
Yeah,
isn't
9
it?
seconds, so
Yeah.
it's 6 seconds, but Chrissy is extending that gap looking at that.
That was an incredible instant through the tunnels. Just like a few moments ago. 3 or 4 cars taken out of contention.
Oh,
And potential
again, it
podium
shouldn't
spots.
affect him. Shouldn't affect him. Super Calgon 3-second time penalty. Shouldn't affect
Yeah.
him, though, at this stage. And again, those sort of things, if Liam had kept out the wall there, those 3 seconds would have been massive when he was hunting him down. But unfortunately, C'est la vie. I hate to be right when I said 10 would finish as well. We're down to 10.
No, you were spot on. There's still no left to go, right? People see.
I did say if you finish this, chances are you get points.
Could be a debutee. Hugs could
He's
could lose it in
P9 at the
final
minute, yeah. Butler P5 on his debut. Jay-Z again, our championship leader. He's going to concede points to Super Calgon, but damage limitation for sure. After qualifying in P11, he's now P3 as Super Calgon starts his final lap. And we're right on board of our race leader because not a lot going on. Ben Smith all over the back of Jacko. We suspect he'll do him here on those old mediums against fresh softs. Around the outside, Jacko yields sensibly there. No point in fighting at this stage of the race. You've got points, take it. So Ben looks like he's going to be P7 now. Not a lot of racing going on now with the gaps quite significant all over the track.
Yeah.
We've got Butler
Seems
all
to
over the
be
back of Pinto, possibly. Looking at that, we are right on board with Super Calgon on his last lap. Let's have a quick look here, because Pinto, Butler on those fresh softs is probably going to get Pinto, I suspect, here. He's in the DRS range now. Pinto on 18 lap old hards. Surely nursing that car home now. Again, would you go defensive here? Or would you just yield a P4 for a P5 in terms of...
but I mean, it's the final lap. You want to... You need to give it everything, don't you? You need to. You know what I mean? Even though he's in a softer compound, you're going to cover him off as much as you can.
He's covering him off here. He's going to defend the inside, but there's going to be that DRS zone down the back straight.
Yeah. Just need to keep it clean here,
Here
boys.
he goes. DRS open.
Although Butler has no overtake left, so...
He does. He's going to send it, is he? No, he tucks in behind him. But better traction out there. Nearly a moment there. Pinto wide. But he's got the inside on this. So Ben Smith with the cutback. Sorry, not Ben Smith. The Butler with the cutback. Very clever driving there.
Yep.
Dummied him. And I think that is it for in terms of racing. So we'll join our race leader as he comes around the final corner. Allowed to be lapped there. And Super Calgon takes the victory with quite a significant gap. Very, very consistent, sensible race. As you said, consistent laps, wins around Singapore. And that was extremely, extremely consistent and smart. Chrissy goes wide on the final, but crosses in P2. Jay-Z is going to come round with a very, very delighted P3 after his pre-race interview, I suspect there, after P11 qualification. So he makes points. He's going to lose ground with Super Calgon, but again, he has over 20 points to lead, so that's not a significant dent in his championship quest. Butler, with that last lap overtake, is going to get a P4 on his debut. Lots of incidents with Butler, shows some great pace, but lots of inconsistent races. Again, that incident with Ben Smith is one to definitely look at. Possibly try and get Ben for this race if we can. If you can ask him in the chat, Thompson, to get him in the party.
Yep.
We got a Pinto, the P5, Ben with a P6 after all that. Eventful race. Eventful race, as we suspected. Pinto, driver of the day there. Probably deserved it for 19 laps on those hards when everyone was diving into softs and mediums on all the safety cars. But wow. Whew. Ben Smith gets the fastest lap there. Look at that. 6 pit stops for Butler, 7 for Mill. And we have 10 finishers. Liam, 4 laps down in the end there because of that DNF. So harsh. He had that P2 wrapped up there. But again, as you said, Thompson, Singapore said no. How did you find your commentary debut?
Not bad. I think I done okay, but we'll see. I'll watch it back later on and see how I done.
Again, a lot more racing knowledge than I have, so it's good to have that view on the strategy and what gear and what race strategies people should be on. So,
I appreciate you having me on and doing most of the heavy lifting.
That's fine. We only had the one disconnect as well, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
But no, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed the race as well, guys. We are just going to see if we can get a few people in afterwards here.
So
Ben has declined his interview.
Hugs.
Let's get Hugs in on his debut with his P9. Four stops for P2. That's Singapore for you. Whew. Let's just see here. You were in the McLaren there, Thompson?
I know. It's strange though, because I'm in spectator mode. So I've just put a message out to the podium.
Yeah.
Let's see. To see if they want one.
Let's see who wants to join. I think Ben there, using the excuses that he's got jobs to do to hide some of the rage.
Yeah, hide the pain, Harold.
Yeah, Chrissy has turned down his. We have a lot of antisocial racers here, and again, I think a lot of them Getting a well-deserved
only
drink after
person-
that.
The only person who's saying yes is the only person we haven't asked.
Yeah. Do you want to invite Hugs to the pie? I think he's already in.
Yeah, I think he's already here. Just need to get him in.
Again, apologies for the lack of commentary in. I think it was was it all of?
It was just the first half of quality, I think it was.
Yeah, technical errors.
Calgon will join up. Says
Hugs, welcome.
Hello, boys.
How was the race seat compared to the commentary box?
The racing, I got stitched up by Liam, I've got to admit. He went, "Oh, do you fancy racing tonight? 'Cause Thompson wants to commentary." So I was like, "Yeah, go on." The fucker didn't tell me it was Singapore though, so...
Congratulations, though. We said at the start, you finished
yeah.
this race, you're likely to get points. And
Oh, yeah.
a solid
2
P9
points.
on your debut there.
Yeah, very happy, very good debut. I had a nice few battles there with Mill, even though we were pit kings, as he put it. He said he's a pit king, but I think I'm the one there. I think we both had either 6 or 7 stops.
I think Mill just picked you there with the 7 stops. I think it was.
Yeah. 7 stop strategy seemed to work.
But no,
So- the big question is do you prefer commentating or do you prefer driving?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
No comment.
Yeah, well, it depends what track's next.
Fair.
I can tell you now because
Calendar. Oh, it's USA and it's a
you
sprint.
got USA sprint. So double header in USA.
See, last time I raced in USA, which was in Indigo, I got, I don't know, I think I got 8 points.
Not bad. Hopefully you can replicate that again to the next one then.
Oh yeah, I could do it. Come out of retirement fully.
Yeah, possibly. It's my
We
job
miss
now.
you. Yeah, we missed you in the commentary box, but Thompson did you proud filling in. He was extremely good. He has a lot more race knowledge than we do.
Oh yeah, definitely. The odd bastard.
What? They call me old?
Yeah, I did.
Fair. Probably
Race-
younger than Harry, but okay.
Well, you're probably a lot older than me.
I'm not disclosing my age on YouTube, okay? Unless you can.
But no, it was a joy watching tonight, Hugs. I got slightly dizzy from the spins, but
Yeah.
you
Nah,
made
he
it to
only
the
spun,
end.
Like, how many times did I actually spin? It was like twice.
There was a few times. There was an interesting one where you went straight on, and then I think Pinto joined you.
There was one where you did try
No,
to
no,
spin yourself
that-
round and
No.
you drove into the wall.
No, what happened there was Butler went straight on. I was coming around the corner, and Pinto tried to dive bomb me and just went straight on, following Butler.
Well, that's fine. But I think we're going to get someone else in now to get them a few questions as well. So thanks for
Alright,
jumping
no
in.
problem. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Take
Right,
care.
see you, mate.
Well done tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, let's get
Who've we
Cal
got
going in.
joining
I think
us? Our race winner. Happy days.
Yeah. So I'll get him in just now. Let's see a minute. Is he still in the race lobby? Did you know? So it might not have him.
He
Yes,
is on the race lobby. He's
I've
just
got him.
left now.
There we go. Got him. It's okay. It was a very, very enjoyable race. A lot of ups and downs to that one.
Yeah. Lots of incidents as suspected. But now we have our race winner joining us. Super Calgon, congratulations.
Hello. Cheers. Oh, love Singapore. Don't know why people hate it so much.
How did you find the race? How was it from your perspective?
Too many safety cars. I actually quite liked it. Didn't lose any front wings. Don't know, a
Purely
bit
tyre
messy.
management then.
Yeah, actually was. I was just saying to Ben, I wish I'd stayed out on the first safety car, because then my mediums at the end would have been even better, but they were like 60%, so they fell vile.
That's pretty good. Well,
I got a bit lucky
that's
with-
about the drop-off range, isn't it? 60%.
Yeah. I've got to be lucky with spins and that, other people.
How are you
I
feeling
think you
watching Liam hunt you down?
I was bricking it. I saw him at like 22 seconds, and I sort of wanted to pit, but then it was like it dropped like 4 seconds so quick. But in the party chat, I said to him, "Why don't you like Singapore so much? You're second." And then like next lap, he crashed. And he was
We
fuming.
saw that. He took out about 2 or 3 people with him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He was saying his car blocked the track.
Yeah, right under the bridge he was, unfortunately.
Oh god, I reckon it's intentional.
But obviously making
Have
up
a look into
points,
it.
Jay-Z there recovered to a P3, so not the points grab you hope to gain on him, but
Nah, yeah, I said that to him. I said I couldn't see you in the top 5, and I was pretty happy. And then Liam crashed, took out 2 other people with him, and then he popped up. But I'll take it.
Yeah.
still confident you can
30.
catch him?
Yeah, nah, he's clear of me. I just got lucky. He's definitely faster than me. I just got a bit lucky.
But USA, a track that, easy to lose the back end and put it in the wall coming out of turn 5 or 6 through the S-bends there. He's only one mistake
Is that
away from the
USA?
DNF.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that next? I hate USA. It's my worst track.
So, confident that Jay-Z's championship's a lose still.
Yes, definitely. Put the pressure on him. Let him have the pressure.
Cool. But no, congratulations again. We said it before that strategy and avoiding incidents is the key to this consistency. And you were our most consistent driver tonight. So a very deserved victory from our perspective.
Thanks. Cheers.
Take care.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Okay, have we got anyone else, Thompson?
Yeah, I think that's about us done for tonight. If you
Yep.
want to round us off.
Okay, guys, so thank you for joining us. We will be back next week for round 6 in the USA, where we have a sprint and a feature race. We'll hopefully have some of the regular runners back as well that were missing tonight. And who knows, we may even have Thompson back with his expertise of race strategy and performance. But did you enjoy your first commentary?
Yeah, it was actually quite good. It feels a lot better to have someone alongside with you, if that makes
Yeah.
more sense, instead of doing it on your own type thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I look forward to doing it again.
Yep. Okay, guys, so from me and Thompson, we wish you all the best and hopefully see you next time. Take care.
Bye-bye.